Morning students. Today I teach ninth standard 3rd unit that poem on killing a tree by G. Patel. Now about the author. Dr. G. Patel is one of the prominent Indian poets. His famous works include Evening, Forensic, Medicine and from Bombay Central. He has also penned 3 plays. He has been conducting a poetry workshop in Rishi Valley School for more than a decade. This poem is taken from his poetry collection, Poems published in 1966. Penned means enclosed. Decade means a period of 10 years. On Killing a Tree is a sensitive poem. The poet persuades the reader not to destroy trees and equates it with killing a human being. He says that a plant takes sunlight, water, air, and nutrients from the soil. They gradually became a huge tree. Merely cutting the trunk of the trees doesn't kill it. Now let us see the poem. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of the knife will do it. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its labrad's hide sprouting leaves. That means a simple cut does not destroy a tree. A tree grows gradually. It is rooted in the soil. A plant takes nutrition from the soil to grow into a big tree. The tree is firmly bound with the soil. It takes in sunlight, water, and air to grow into a strong trunk and have numerous leaves. Means a quick, sharp blow. Labrous hide means discolored bark. Now hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which if unchecked will expand again to form a size. That means humans cut and chop the bark of trees into many pieces, but that is not sufficient to destroy the tree. The point of the tree which gets cut gives out sharp just like a human being bleeds. Gradually this wood heals and from there new branches start growing again. Hack means cut roughly by striking heavy blows. Miniature means very small. Chop means scrap. Curled means vein. Twigs means stem. The root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be wrapped, tied, and pulled out, snapped out, or pulled out entirely, out from the earth cave, and the strength of the tree exposed to the source white and wet, the most sensitive, hidden for years inside the earth. That means the poet says that in order to kill the tree, it has to be uprooted. One has to separate the tree from the earth which supports it. The roots of the tree bind the tree with the soil in the pit of the earth. From there, the most sensitive and hidden part of the tree, the roots have to be detached. Earth means trees are held securely with the help of the roots in the earth. Snapped out means sharpened out. Then the matter of scorching and shocking in sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. Once the tree has been uprooted, then gradually it withers and dries up with the action of heat and wind. The trunk will become brown, twist and will harden finally. The tree will die this way. Scorching means red hot. Shocking means cough or hag. Twisting means crushing. Withering means mocking. The poem conveys the message that trees are living beings just like any other form of life. They have strong survival instincts and can stand any type of assault, drama, or crisis. It is not easy to kill them, for they have a never say die attitude to life. Always protect a tree. If you cut a tree, you cut your life. If you save a tree, you save a life. If you plant a tree, you plant a life. Moral of this poem is, as trees are more useful to us in many ways, so save trees and grow more trees. Save trees, save earth, always protect. Now let us see literary devices. This poem hasn't rhyming scheme. Then this poem has enjambment. Enjambment means when one sentence continues into two or more lines. Here, sunlight, air, water is repeated. The same another one also sunlight, air, water repeated. So and so this poem have enjambment. Then metaphor. Metaphor means indirect comparison. A word or phrase that is used in an imaginative way to show that something has the same qualities as another thing. It is compared with indirectly. Here, lapras height. Lapras height means the uneven color of the surface of the trunk of a tree is compared to the skin of a person suffering from leprosy. Then bleeding bark means the shaft coming out of the tree where it is cut is compared to the bleeding from the wound in a human's body. So the two sentences are metaphor. We have to see alliteration. Alliteration means repetition of a consonant sound in two or more closely placed words. That means same sentences. Bleeding bark. First letter to start, that is B sound, that is it's an alliteration. Then white and wet. White and wet. Here white and wet, that means same sound W is start. So and so here alliteration make the figure of speech. Then repetition. Repetition, a word or sentence is repeated to lay emphasis on it. Here pulled out is repeated. Pulled out means repeated more than line. So it is repetition. Next one we have to see personification. Personification means to give human characteristics such as emotions and behavior to non-human things. Here bleeding bark. Bleeding bark means bark to cut. It is compared to a human's blood. So and so it is personification. Students, if you have any doubt to clarify next class. Now thank you.